watch the series when you are a kid?
I did. I remember a little bit of it because I remember I was a little young for it, and I remember my mom and dad, they loved that, and they loved the Love Boat and stuff. You know, they love everything about American culture, you know. And it's also when you're broke and you're poor, this seems like a place like this exists in America. And you know,
amazing place.
Yeah, exactly. So but me and my brother would, you know, when the theme song came on, we would run, and I forgot what the theme song was, but we wanted to hear the plane, boss, the plane. Yeah.
Tell us about the experience to make this movie.
So normally when you make a movie or you do a movie like this, you talk to the director and you read the script. And I was doing Dora the Explorer in Australia. He flew by, Jeff Wadlow did, to try to talk me into doing the movie. But when I read the script, I thought, wow, this is kind of gets the same basic idea of the TV show and just modernizes it a little bit. And I told my agents, I was like, yeah, I think I want to do this one. It seems like a challenge. I'm like, why don't we do it? And I don't think anybody told him, because he's like, dude, I think you should do my movie. I'm like, it'd be great. And I was like, okay, man. Yeah, I'm in, dude. All right, I'll see you later. And he's like, wait, do you want to hang out? And I was like, no, I'm already in. So we ended up shooting it in, I think there was a couple places, either New Zealand or Fiji. And we ended up doing it in Fiji.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really amazing. So I wonder if we're going to have to do it there still. But, you know, so it was in Fiji, and we were about 3 months. But it was a tough shoot. It was not easy.
And how do you feel to play an iconic Latin character from the past? Do you think he opened the doors to the other Latins?
Oh, I mean, I think a lot of people did. Like, it was like in the 70s and 80s, over Eric Estrada, Edward James Olmos. You know, it was him. Freddie Prinze, you know, was also in there. And then after that, there was like another group, and then there, you know, came about like George Lopez and Javier Bardem, and it was, you know, Y Tu Mamá también brought out like Diego Luna and Gael Garcia, but then all of a sudden now there's directors, you know, I think their production companies, Cha Cha Cha, Guillermo del Toro, Alfonso Cuarón, and Alejandro Iñárritu. Those, like, it's growing exponentially, you know, and also I think who's changing though is the audiences. I think they're willing.
Society.
Yeah, exactly. They're willing to accept, like, because, you know, I was in Narcos, Mexico, the first season, but that's one of the biggest shows around, you know, and it's a lot of it is in Spanish. So I think the audiences are changing, and it's a very exciting time. I think
it's very important. Was filmed as such a beautiful fantasy island. What is your idea about Fantasy Island?
I love. You know what? It's not even an island. I just came back from Pebble Beach, golf, and I love it there. It's cold. It's sunny at the same time, but it's like right by the ocean. It's very difficult golf. But I love anything by the water where you're golfing is fantastic. And people for some reason, we love water, you know, because like the beaches are always full. Like, exactly, everyone wants to be in an island. If you look at Miami over there, there's a lot of water there.
Yeah,
you know?
a lot.
Just not too much water. You want to have just the right amount.
And do you think you have to be careful what you desire?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think so, because one thing is like what you need and what you want, and the other one is like a desire is just like a lust. Like what do you really feel like having, instead of what do you need and what do you want. I think you can have some of that as long as it's like a cupcake.
So, you know.
Yeah.
And what did you decide for this year?
Me? Oh, you know what? I want to do another movie with one of my dream like directors. You know, like I love the movies that I watch the most are like Paul Thomas Anderson, Wes Anderson, you know, Christopher Nolan's. Those kind of. I haven't really thrown myself in a role. Last one, you know, I did in End of Watch. You know, where a role where you have to study, where you're like, you know, even if you get the part, you're like, I don't know how to do this, man. And you have to do a lot of training, and then you have to practice it so much so that you know it so well, and then you have to practice so much so that you can't get it wrong. You know, so that's whatever the actions are
Yeah.
for that character. So that's always cool. That would be nice.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for the interview. Thank you
you.
so much.